Good evening, Mark and Lori. Well, 15 U.S. senators, including Washington, signed on to this letter asking the U.S. Department of Transportation what's being done to make sure the railroads comply with the new PTC deadline of 2018. In this letter, the senators say this latest tragedy reminds us of the urgent need to improve rail safety.
Our heart breaks for the families and those individuals who've been impacted by this unbelievably tragic accident. What we want to do now is, at the federal level, make sure that we're asking all the questions about Amtrak operations and current safety standards, and also what will it take to make sure that we're making improvements that help reduce human error.
Washington Senator Sen Cantwell also wrote a separate letter calling for an oversight hearing on Amtrak train safety. Cantwell says she plans to visit DuPont next week and meet with NTSB investigators as well as community members in Lakewood who had raised safety concerns about the new rail line prior to Monday's deadly derailment. Now, all agencies involved say it's too early to know whether positive train control could have prevented this crash. But now there's new focus on that technology that Congress mandated years ago. But in 2015, the deadline for implementation was delayed until December of 2018, 1 year from now, after railroads complained about the cost of installing the safety upgrade and lobbied for more time.
Certainly pushed to have it implemented sooner. The delay was stuck into a larger piece of legislation that passed, but I think that many of my colleagues would have rather instead implemented it sooner. But regardless of that, we want to make sure that Amtrak every day operates safely. I'm sure if we have this hearing, we'll get an update on the implementation and time frame. But regardless of that, we want safety every day under the Amtrak current operations.
And Cantwell is calling for a Senate hearing as early as January when lawmakers return, which would focus on current safety standards and training procedures. Meanwhile, Sound Transit, which owns that rail line, told King 5 today that repairs to the tracks could take weeks. However, to reiterate the big update tonight, WashDOT saying passenger trains will not return to those tracks until PTC technology is operational. Back to you.